Hello, my friends. Hope you all are doing very well today. In today's video, I wanted to take a minute. 2 days ago, I don't know if everyone else knows, but the Scopely's website, the web store, website, whatever, where you can get the news, they dropped some information out there, and I did some testing yesterday to kind of see for myself how well it worked. And very excited to talk about some of the updates, especially with the new ship. We talked about, at least for my ops level and my turn-ins, it probably didn't make sense for me to mine with the new ship with the protector. I know you all love Galaxy Quest, right? Not until tier like 6, 7, something like that. So it really wasn't very valuable to me as far as that goes, but they made some changes. And I will talk about those because they significantly, in my mind, improve the value of the ship. And I hope to share it with you. If you have this ship, you probably have seen this. If you don't, it kind of just adds a little bit more information to you all and how valuable it is. Because there's nothing like getting a ship and then having to wait 6 months or 3 months, whatever it is, after getting the ship, which you've already waited 100 days. So you've already waited like, what, 3-4 months to get the sucker before you can even like see some value from it. And so Scopely took some feedback and they made some changes, so I want to talk about that with you. And so let's look at that together. And just a reminder for those who are new or haven't subscribed yet, it really does help out the channel if you have a few minutes to take just to hit that subscribe button, like, and leave a comment, and the bell notification. It helps you know when I release new content. So let's hop into it. Here is the improvements to update 69. There's some other stuff, but I mainly want to focus on, like there's a new prime there. I mainly want to focus on, excuse me, on the protector improvements, which I think are fantastic. So it has mining speed, tier 1, 540,000%. Is that right? It looks right. Wow. At tier 7, 4.5 million%. So significant improvements here. We'll have a look at, I want to throw a big shout out here, by the way, to Quasel. I reached out to him on another Discord, and he was able to, because I didn't have the data for the old rates, he was able to get those for me. So huge shout out to Quasel for tracking that and having that available. I want to show that to you in a minute to show you the big differences, and then talk to you about my experience in the Mirror Universe using the new ship and its mining speed. Warp range also improved. This is significant, I think, because it makes it possible to get to some of the deeper nodes in the Mirror Universe without having to wait on the research dust, which seems to be coming in super slow, to get your warp range up enough to be able to reach those systems. So that's great. Direct result, player feedback, blah, blah, blah. The increased warp range, more than Mirror Universe. We just talked about that. Okay. New bundle, liquid trillium, omega trillium has been added. So that's great. Fantastic. Okay, so the big things here that I think we should mention are the mining speed and the warp range. So if we hop back into the game and I go down to the Mirror Universe, something I'm still working to unlock, which is a research here, is this warp path right here. Just takes a lot of the new dust to unlock that warp path. So it will make it so you don't have to go through all these systems here in order to get to one of these fast mining nodes up here. Okay, so it saves you a lot of time, and you'll be able to mine even more of the stuff. Okay, so this is where you would go to do the mining. I end up going through all these systems, paying all the keys. I went all the way up here, and if you join my Discord, you can get access. I know it's in other Discord, so hopefully you have access. If not, join mine, you can get it there. But I went all the way up to Mirror Vendor to do my mining with the protector. So that's fantastic. If I take a peek in the system, I'll show you really quick. Since I visited there, I can use my NX01 to look at it. and current mining rates is 1.4 million an hour. Let's do some math. Divide that by, let's say 4, because assume you can get there and be there 25 minutes to mine. I guess it depends how long it takes you to get there. But for me, I was able to get to this system with, I'm trying to think with the research for the building level for my district building. I think I was able to get there and I had a little bit better results than just 25 minutes. So that calculation might be off. I did take a screenshot and I mined about 428,000, I think it was. Let me see here. I'll just double check that real quick. No, it's 458,000. So there's a screenshot right there. I mined 458,000 in the time that I was in the system. So that was fantastic. I end up mining, also going and mining some Trillium A in another system. And the thing that, for those who don't know, that you have to be aware of is that there's some systems that have a faster mining rate than others. I believe, for example, I think even this one here, let's look at the rates there real quick. I think this one is even not quite as fast. See, 525,000. So much faster if you go just one system higher. And like I said, I have a chart in my Discord that I grabbed from another Discord that the community worked on. That shows kind of all the locations for these nodes. So you can find out which one you want to go to for the fastest mining. But there is, this, as you can see, a significant difference in those mining rates. So for me, the cool thing here is this is a tier 3 protector. Tier 3. So tier 3, and I don't even have, I mean, I have the mining node, or the mining drill laser, whatever it's called, the mining laser. I could probably do the cargo bay to make sure I get more cargo. I haven't run up against that yet, but only a tier 3 ship, and it is just kind of fantastic how much it's able to do. Let me pull up once again right here, switch over to this one. There we go. And this is what Quasel helped me out with today. So we had this regular chart on the right, which was put together by Jules, Vern, Quasel, Bloomland, DeLorean, and the community. I want to give them all credit for all the wonderful work that they do. Really makes it possible for us to do more and figure more out because of the time that they put into the game. So appreciate them. But as you can see, at 60,000% at tier 1, compared to 540,000% at tier 1. Huge increase. If we look at the 25 minutes for the Trillium D, you get 11,000. So for me, it really wasn't going to break even until like tier 7 at the old rates, which would take forever to get to that point. But 11,000 in 25 minutes compared to the per 25 minutes for the D, 100,000. That's like 10 times what you used to be able to get. That's fantastic at that tier. So kind of just, you'll have to look at this, but this is, and I put this screenshot in my Discord as well, in the infographics channel. But anyways, fantastic, huge benefits. So now, assuming that your row in your server, you know, is amenable to this, to like letting you mine, I mean, you can get so much of this loot, stock up for a long time, and you'll be set. So no longer in huge, where you don't have to spend 10 minutes going to the Mirror Universe, 20 minutes or more hitting hostiles, maybe it's 15 to get to a system depending where you're at. We'll have to see how well the ship cargo capacity comes along. Right now 2 million is my cargo capacity without any officers to increase that. I imagine if the cargo capacity does not keep up, we will see ourselves putting cargo crews on here. Also below deck, don't forget that you have e-data. I kept saying I want to say enterprise data, e-data, and La'an you can put below decks to help with your cargo capacity. And remember, officers like Stan, 4 of 11, officers like that. I'm trying to think of the top of my head, top officers like that you can put on the bridge to increase your cargo capacity. So what I've done, I have a preset for this, so this kind of works. But I have unlocked these officers, so I've got secret compartments. Gosh, what's his name? Mavry. Couldn't pull off the top of my head. Stan, 4 of 11. The below deck officers, e-data will add cargo capacity, as well as La'an. Where are you? Right there. So I could get it up to 3.6 million. So we'll just have to see how this all goes. But it's kind of interesting to kind of see just how fast that this goes, and you can literally stock up for days worth by doing this this method here. And so the value of the ship is not just as fast mining, but you will have less trips to Mirror Universe, but you'll still be able to partake of the benefits of the Mirror Universe. I know that free-to-play are still trying to unlock the ship, but this will be a huge benefit to your game. I'm glad that they made these changes. Like I said before, me just taking my ship to not being able to really use it to mine until tier 7 was just like, okay, this wasn't a great investment. So it makes it more of an investment to me. And I don't say that to tell you to go out to buy the ship, but if you're free to play, something to look forward to. That when you get down there, you know, when you're able to work on the event and unlock the ship, is going to be a huge addition to your gameplay, make the Mirror Universe actually doable, where you're not doing it all the stinking time, and you're getting the benefit, because the Mirror research does have a lot of great benefits if you're able to kind of march your way through it, which this ship does help you do. But these benefits really do make the ship more valuable, in my opinion, to help you get through the Mirror Universe without adding a ton more to your day, but hopefully it's of value to you. Hopefully it's something you can work towards and see it added to your gameplay. Love to hear from you, what you think of this. Does it change your opinion at all about the value of the ship? Even if you're not buying it, does it help you say, you know what, this is actually going to help me save some time down the road, and so it's worth kind of grinding, worth investing some time in the game for? I'd love to hear from you. Anyways, that's all for today. Thanks so much for listening, and have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you next time.